Good afternoon, everyone. Tom, aka Nostra Thomas. How you doing? How you doing? Are you fearful out there? Are you greedy? You know, I tried to make a video a little bit earlier. I want to make a video on why I think the Bitcoin dip is happening. I gotta tell you what, I don't care. I want it to crash. I'm lying a little. I care a little, but at the end of the day, I don't care. My long-term outlook does not change. If it crashes, I'm buying that dip. I put I did sell some stock this week. I pretty much drained my stock account. I'm done with the stock market for now. I'm sure we'll get back into it because I do love trading me some options and futures, but all that, it's all about the Bitcoin, man. It's all about the Bitcoin. It's all about the cryptocurrency. That is where all the opportunity is at right now. I gotta tell you, I was a little surprised as yesterday around the blockchain. We all know I'm not a huge fan of Big Boy, BitBoy. Maybe he needs to rename himself Bitch Boy after he sold 2 million in altcoins today. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit. I don't hate him. I'm not a fan of him. The whole Femex and leverage trading and market cipher and Bybit. I'm not a fan of that at all. I think that's a really bad message. I'm not a fan of anyone that schleps the leverage trading. It's a really bad message too that he put out today. Lettuce hands, big bit lettuce hand boy, right? I cannot believe. And then he like how can you tell your 1.1 million subscribers that you won't shut up about that you just had lettuce hands? And you're saying you just sold a ton of altcoins basically after like a 60, 78% dip. Like, what kind of message? That's when you should be buying. I know there's a lot of blood out in the streets, a lot of fear out in the streets. Why though? Why be fearful, right? You know the message I always say around here, don't invest more than you can afford to lose, and then you don't panic sell. Take money that you're willing to say, I'm driving down the freeway, I can throw this shit out the window and it doesn't matter, and just keep buying. That's what I'm doing. It crashes tomorrow, everyone, oh no, Wyckoff methods. Tomorrow's going to be Bloody Sunday. You know, it's going to crash to like, they're talking 25,000, 19,000. Someone on Around the Blockchain, I actually do like Around the Blockchain. I like hearing the different opinions of all the people. And I don't even mind Big Boy during Around the Blockchain. It's usually just him talking, real deal Holyfield. He's not waxing on about market cipher or all his millions and blah, blah, blah. One dude on there said he thinks it's going to go to 10,000. Look, dude, I think you're smoking some crack. I don't know, saying that's going to get me flagged from the YouTube algorithm. How much can it hurt me, right? Anyway, hit them like buttons, hit them subscribe buttons. Let's help get this channel out here. Let's help get this message out here. I do really have my theory on why this is happening. I think it's a pretty solid, sound theory, and we're going to get into that. And I'm not lying, man. Like, I don't want it to dip. I've got most of my net worth, like almost all my money. I'd say 90% of my value on this planet is in cryptocurrency right now. I have about, about 20 racks that I can deploy. And that'd be every last time I had if I deploy that, but I'm ready to do it. If it dips hard enough, I'm actually holding back from buying right now. I really am. Like, I want to buy right now. Ethereum looks amazing. Bitcoin looks amazing. Hey, look, this isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. This is a big boy market. You got to put on your own big boy pants, make your own decisions. Cardano's looking amazing to me. Polkadot, are you kidding me? It's below $19 right now. How could you not want to buy Polkadot? Harmony One, another one I love, is really cheap. Elmron Gold, another one. We can take a look at the portfolio in a bit if you want, but I definitely want to talk about what I think is what's happening. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know if Bitcoin is going to go down tomorrow or if it's going to rally. Like, if I had to guess, I think it's going to rally. I could be wrong. Again, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I know I'm eventually going to be right. Do you really think Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and Polkadot and the list goes on is never going to see new all-time highs again? This is a blessing in disguise. If you haven't already invested money that you couldn't afford, this is a blessing in disguise. How many of you out there said you wish Bitcoin could crash so you could buy it? Same gang in the house. How you doing? brother? How you doing? How many of you out there said you wish this would crash so you could buy it? How many of you actually did? You know, I'm thinking of some channel name changes around here. What do y'all think? I'm thinking like Big Nuts Tom or Diamond Effing Hands Tom, right? Because I'm out of control. Like, I'm ready to take every last penny I have, and if it crashes, let's go for it. Let's see. Wait, Jay Bravo says 75 to 8. I don't think that low, but this guy has been right. Who is Jay Bravo? Is that the dude? That wasn't the dude on Around the Blockchain yesterday. He really said that? I don't think so, man. Like, I'll tell you what. Like I said, I have some money on the sidelines, and I want to buy. I want to buy right now, but I'm gonna refrain. I'm holding myself back. And you've even motivated me. I'm doing pretty good, brother. How you doing? You motivated me a little bit, though. Again, I have some money on the sidelines. I'm gonna wait. I am gonna wait. If Bitcoin hits $10,000, I'm taking I want to do it now. Like, it almost seems like a no-brainer right now. Even if it hits, oh man, I don't know. Even if it hits 25, 20,000. But if Bitcoin were to hit like 10,000, 8,000, I really would be selling kidneys, selling my house as fast as I could, even if it meant I had to live in a tent for a while. Bum off my friends, live with them for a while. Dude, like, are you kidding me? There is no way the future, like, this is what blows my mind. And we're going to get into my theory, but this is what blows. There is so much good news surrounding Bitcoin right now, but the sentiment is so bad. So much fear out there. YouTuber was spiked. I'm going to definitely look up Jay Bravo. I want to see what this guy has to say. I think he's wrong on that one. I think 10,000 is almost out of the question. Even when we go into a bear market, I don't think that's possible. I mean, it's possible. It really is possible, especially when we get into my theory. But again, I'm waiting, man. I want to buy so bad. Right? You know what? Let's just get into the theory. I don't want to drag this on forever. I watch him every day. He is right on everything. Gold. Well, maybe. Wait, hold on. Jay Bravo. Let me pull this fool up right now. Maybe I've seen him. Maybe I haven't. He's a recommendation from you. That's good enough for me. He hasn't up. I don't think he's popped up on my feed though. I think is this the dude? He has a family. You watch Alex Becker? I kind of like him too, although he has little diamond bitch hands right now too. I think maybe I have seen this guy. Maybe, yeah, you know what? He's in Southern, so this guy's really legit, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen him. He even has like a daughter that does YouTube and stuff. Pretty sure I've seen this. And I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna watch a few of his videos tonight and see what's up. Let's get into my theory on think about this though. Let's think about this. Like, think about all these banks at the beginning of the year that were extremely bullish Bitcoin. Extremely bullish. They're talking 300,000, 400,000. We're talking Citibank. We're talking Chase, JP Morgan, all these banks. They're like, they won't shut up about high Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden they throw on the reverse. They throw on the reverse. JP Morgan, what was it? Jamie Dimon just said, we're going to have a huge volatile weekend. You know, crypto is going back to 19,000. All these banks are, why would they do that? Why would they do that? And you're going to say, oh, Tom, you're just going to say the same thing, everyone. They just want to buy it. Right, they do. But why such a hard push this time around? Again, there's a lot of positive news out there. All the on-chain data, talking about all the long-term holders are buying it up. There's more and more wallets. We got Ethereum going to the space station. How freaking cool is that? Ethereum, they're taking an Ethereum node to the International Space Station. That's freaking amazing. We got all kinds of great news with Cardano coming out, the testnet, Polkadot, you know, just nothing but good news. Nothing but Ethereum volume at all-time highs, outclipsing Bitcoin. Yeah, everything's centered, like, what seriously, what is holding? Is it the Wyckoff? Everyone's freaking out about the Wyckoff method, and like, 50, 60, 70% of YouTubers are talking about how it's going to crash to 25. Like, based on what? What is your basis on this? Seriously. The ones that are doing the Wyckoff method, maybe? But like even Big Boy around the blockchain, he's like, oh, rah, it's not going to 25,000. He said that Friday, something like that. It's not going to, now he's like, oh, I just sold 2 million coins because it's crashing to 25,000. SEC just came down on 4 YouTubers that were BitConnect. That was before your time, but you wouldn't have promoted. Yeah, dude, like I'm even beginning to wonder, like if the banks, man, they are pushing it. I would not be surprised if they don't have a couple YouTubers in their back pocket. I'm not gonna like say, oh, you know, I think such and such, but we're talking about billions and trillions of dollars here. Let's hop over to what I think's happening. I really believe. Remember the ETF? There's 6 of them in the pipeline right now, including 2 of them. They're talking like 1 or 2 of these could get approved in June, right? Do you know what's going to happen? Like I know, oh, Tom, 2017, they said the same shit. Yeah, you know what though? This ain't 2017, and there's a much higher, I'm not saying it's getting approved in June. I'm not saying it's getting approved this year, but I will tell you, the odds are much, much higher that it is going to get approved. If not one, multiple, right? And I think this is what's going on. The big boys know this. The banks know this. The huge institutions know this. The BlackRocks with 7-8 trillion under management that want to buy Bitcoin. What's his, Carl Icahn? That bro wants to get into Bitcoin. That's a shrewd mofo right there. Do you think he's not involved? Do you think all these fools are not involved in driving the price of Bitcoin down? You think some of these dudes don't have this guy at the SEC or someone at the SEC on speed dial or have all kinds of like inside information that they may know or the odds? Dude, you don't even have to know that it's getting approved. Anyone with any kind of common sense will tell anyone that it is a much higher chance of it happening soon and this year. So dude, I'm buying it up. And guess what? If I'm wrong, I don't care because I'm eventually going to be right? It might be painful for a while, but I'm eventually going to be right. And I'm eventually going to make a freaking fortune off my cryptocurrency as long as I don't waver and sell. Yeah, again, do you really think Bitcoin's not going to see all-time highs ever again? Do you really think Ethereum's not going to see all-time highs ever again? Cardano, Polkadot. And what is the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario on it ever seeing all-time highs again, it's maybe 2024, 2025. I think it's 1 or 2 months away, personally. We might be in an accumulation phase for a while. This pain may last for a while. We may go down, but guess what? I'm continuing to buy. And again, if I'm wrong, I'll just continue to buy as much as I can over the next 3 or 4 years. Every little bit of money I come into, every little bit of money I save. And then by 2025, you know, it'll all be long-term capital gains. Maybe I pulled off a way to get to Puerto Rico by then. We don't know. And I'm not done with the Bitcoin ETFs. Again, there's 6 of them on the block right now. 2 of them are up for formal review. They may get, you know how the SEC is. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, right, if they delay it or what have you. But I don't know, man. I just have a feeling in my gut. One of them's likely to get approved in June, if not sooner, I think. And it makes sense, man. Like this dip, this 50% dip, it's more than any dip ever been before. The FUD has been really nasty this time around. You know, you hear things like some Chinese companies trying to blow out some white boy in America. And I don't buy that. I think it's just misdirection, right? I really do think it centers around this Bitcoin ETF. And that's, I mean, again, that's not even it, man. Like this, I haven't heard anyone else talk about this. I'm a little surprised, but I ran across this today. There's a firm, let's see who it was. Wisdom Files Ethereum ETF. Right? I think this was just yesterday, right? So this firm just did an Ethereum ETF, May 27th. I don't even know what today is. Was it 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. So not only Bitcoin, man, we got possible Ethereum on the way. And Dude, when this Bitcoin ETFs, like, just go look in your history what happened to the price of gold when the gold ETF hit. Over the next 10 years, it was on a rocket ship to the moon. And gold's nothing like cryptocurrency. We know how much this one could take off. And once it happens, the institutions are going to be FOMOing into it like crazy. Right now, they're just trying to gobble as much as they can up cheap. I don't blame them. I'm going to do the same freaking thing. SEC just recommended Congress come up with the more regulations. So ETF problem. Nah, I disagree, man. I disagree. I think both are coming. I think regulations coming. I think we need the regulation. I'm all for the regulation, right? I really am. I don't care. But I think the ETF's coming through. And you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? I don't think I'm wrong. No, I'm kidding. I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong. But I think that's what's happening. I think the ETF is coming. I think it's coming this year, and I think that's why they're pushing the price down. And again, if they do push the price down, it's been a rough day. I know there's a lot of fear out there. You got your big boy talking about he sold. That's not going to help. You got some other cool cats out there like Benjamin Cohen. He's not wavering. I think he's looking to buy the dip. We got George. We're all George. I haven't heard him talking about selling. I think he said he's going to buy the dip if it crashes. I believe him, right? Anyway, let's see what's going on. Prices are, you know, again, like I said, if you haven't bought it yet, man, this is not financial advice, but I want to buy right now. I just, like, if we look at the portfolio, we look at the portfolio and it's ugly. This number was 691,000 before Elon eclipse, right? 691,000. I was up 425,000 roughly. Actually a bit more on the year, even though this says I'm only up 123 only. I know, first world problems. I'm actually up a bit more. I made a decent chunk of change at the beginning of the year on the Bitcoin future. And then I had a bunch of Bitcoin. I sold it in Robinhood at a much lower cost basis than what the spreadsheet says, right? I think my average price on here is 33,000. It's more like 20,000. But because I increased my cost basis and that is where it is now, and I have to pay taxes and all that, that's just what I'm putting in. So that does help ease the pain a little, the fact that I am up. But again, it doesn't matter, man. I'm not trying to fight Uncle Sam. I'm not trying to time the highs or time the lows. I'm just gonna, right now, I'm just waiting, man. If it dips hard enough, I'm gonna buy the hell out of that dip. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I really appreciate everyone that comes by. I see 2 likes. Come on, let's get a few more likes. Let's get a few more likes. Bitcoin, again, I wanted to get this video out there. I tried making a video, man. I just freaking hate making videos. It's easy for me to come onto a stream. That's weird, right? It's easier for me to come onto a stream live and just kind of shoot the shit real time. Anyway, Bitcoin's at 33,000. I'm actually pretty eager to see what tomorrow is. It's kind of like almost its own self-fulfilling prophecy binary event. Is Bitcoin going to crash tomorrow? Is it going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Hit the dislike button if you think it's going to crash. Hit the like button if you think it's going to go up. I'm good either way. Bitcoin's at 33,000. I can see 25,000. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah. Anyway, I want to buy it. If it goes to 25,000, I want to buy it. But I'm going to wait for like just some crazy massive dip. Like if it were to go to 15 or 10,000, then I'm going to squeeze every penny I got. Ethereum, man, woo. Now down under 2,200. That one's starting to get a little bit of painful. Cardano's down $1.35, man. Is it like, are they just dripping it down before they drop the hammer tomorrow? Like, is that the thing? Is it going to happen? What time's it going to happen? I think last time it was really bad. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning PST. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe it gets really ugly tomorrow. Are you guys scared? Tell the truth. Are you guys scared out there? You got too much invested? If you got too much invested, you know, got to be careful out there. Polkadot, $18.80. Are you freaking kidding me? The other one that I love, Harmony One, I'm taking a bath in that one right now. That's another one I want to buy. So if I were to buy tomorrow, and I still might, maybe like $5,000 worth, start dollar cost averaging in. And then if it goes harder, I'll buy some more at like 20,000. Say Bitcoin goes to 25,000. I'm probably going to buy some. I'm probably going to buy some. I'm not going to go all in. And then if it continues to go down, I'm going to continue to buy it. And if it continues to go down, I'm going to buy it until I bought in every last penny I've had. And I'm going to continue to take my bi-weekly paycheck and just continue, whether it's $200, $300, $500 to the next, however long it takes. 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. At the end of the day, being able to buy $10,000 Bitcoin for the next 3 years, even if it's only $300-$500 a time, that's not the worst thing in the world that can happen to me. Because you know what? Like I said, it's going to see all-time highs again. Recap, I think this is all around the Bitcoin ETF. Saint Gang thinks I'm wrong. He doesn't think it's going to happen this year. Chipotle burritos on me, or Chipotle burrito bet, brother. I say dinner at Chipotle. I say it Bitcoin ETF this year. You say no. Great question. Watch any. I started. I don't know. Have you seen Startup on Netflix? It's a television show. I got my friend watching it too. She basically hasn't gotten out of bed and watched almost the first 2 seasons. I started it. What is today? Saturday. I started it Thursday. I watched season 1. I watched season 2 yesterday. And I'm through 6 episodes of season 3 today. I'm saving the last 3 for tonight. I can't wait. It's a really good show. It is centered around cryptocurrency a bit, though. The show's a little ridiculous. I'm not trying to say it's, Breaking Bad, but it's really freaking good. So try that out. I am up for any good movie suggestions if you have any. Can't remember the last good movie I saw, to tell you, to be honest. But yeah, nope, Startup for me. Anyway, and I really appreciate everyone coming by. I did want to get this out. I normally don't stream on Saturday night, but I did want to talk about the possible blood in the streets tomorrow. If it happens, it happens, man. Just don't, not financial advice. You got to make your own decisions, right? And those decisions are a lot easier to make if you invest money that you can just hold it until you're right. And eventually we're all going to be right. Anyway, once again, I appreciate everyone that came by. Hit them like buttons, hit them subscribe buttons, hit them notification bells. I love you all, and peace.